It is the start of my 3rd week on sabbatical, and I gotta tell you, I'm really liking this whole not working thing, especially because it is Monday and I'm currently at the beach reading my book as the start to my day, which is very, very nice. Valencia is quite a popular place for tourists to come visit, so there is still like a lot of people here at the beach as well, but way less than if I had come on the weekend. Being here is definitely an ideal start to my day. The sun is shining, but it's not too hot yet. It's definitely going to get there later on today though. So I'm going to read here for a bit, go for a swim, and then cycle home and get on with some writing maybe. During the first week of my sabbatical, I spent it taking the week completely off, no work, no side projects, nothing. And I came and stayed in that hotel there for a night to kick things up, which was a good start to it. I'd always seen the hotel and wanted to try it out. So yeah, just went there for a little solo staycation. I'm home and showered and now sitting down at my desk to do a couple of hours on some side hustle things. I want to have a good book writing session. I'm also doing some organizing for the next season of Inside Marketing Design, which has been like, I don't know, it's just been really good to have the space to actually stop and think about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's an interview show that I run in seasons, so there's only about like 12 episodes every year, but it features different tech companies and the brand and marketing design teams and people and processes behind them. It's a really great resource for like understanding how other companies work, getting ideas for different things that you could be doing with your team. And I can say that wholeheartedly because it's a show that I personally get a lot of value from. Like, you know, learning from my guests. So I'm pleased to have had the space to start thinking about another season because life was feeling really busy and I didn't really know if that was going to be something that I was going to get to this year. So I'm excited that it seems like I am. I have a couple of very exciting companies already, like, you know, that I'm in talks with featuring this time. It's just so cool to know like the sheer level of the companies willing to come on the show of mine and, you know, be open about their processes. So yeah, just doing a bit of outreach. Let me show you something that I put together last week. Because like I said at the beach, the first week of my sabbatical I took completely off. It was just relaxation, reading books, doing nothing really. Then the next week honestly ended up being half doing nothing as well because I got a stomach bug and was quite ill and that was not fun. But yeah, when I got back into it, I made this wall here of post-it notes, which is just kind of like reminding myself of the options of things that I could spend my time doing, you know? Some of them are things that I want to do and like will be done once, like write my income report, film my income report. Others are things that I could do at any time, like multiple times. And so this is just like my wall of options. Obviously did this one and this one this morning. I think I said this in my last vlog, but when this benefit of having a sabbatical got announced at ConvertKit, which is something that we get after we've been at the company for 5 years, you get a month off, paid, you know, leave on top of all the regular vacation that you get in a year anyway. But yeah, when it was first announced, I was like, cool, it'll be a month of travel, I'll go on a big road trip. Clearly, we're still in a pandemic, so that's not happening. And also, this little one here needs daily medicine, don't you? Okay, now you're stealing my seat. So yeah, I just don't want to travel at the moment and entrust her to anybody else because she is very precious, aren't you? But yeah, I just made my little post-it wall to remind myself of all the great things that I can be doing while at home, and that even though the sabbatical is not what I first thought that it might be, it still is a great time for me to do other things that I enjoy doing, like playing my piano, playing video games, doing jigsaw puzzle, as well as acting on ideas that I have now that I have the time and space and energy for them, like the Inside Marketing Design season, for example. So I'm gonna do a little bit of outreach. There's a couple of companies that I want to like make initial contact with today, and some others that are like close to being officially booked for the season that I want to tie up. And then I'm going to set a timer and have a focused writing session. This is my idea of fun, people. I'm a nerd. Well, that was a good writing session. My book right now, if you are curious to know, so far it is 16,000 words. I think I'm about halfway through with the draft, so yeah, that seems about right. It's probably going to end up being a book that's about 30,000 words long. Oh, this is such a big, overwhelming project. You've heard me talk about it before. I am really liking how it's turning out, but it has not been easy, that is for sure. Now that I'm finished with this, I think I'm going to take some inspiration from my poster wall here, and I'm gonna do some streaming on Twitch and play a video game. It's gonna be fun. That was super fun. Time flies by playing that game, I swear. But anyways, now it's 7 o'clock. This is the time that I'm normally signing off of work for the day, so it's interesting that instead I'm signing off of 2 hours of streaming a game on Twitch. But yeah, I'm gonna go cook some dinner now, and I'll see you tomorrow for another day of my sabbatical. Good morning, it's Tuesday, and I'm joining my writing call to start the day. That was a really good session. Nora joined me right at the end there, didn't you? I'm actually gonna keep going now because I feel like I have more like ideas flowing and yeah, some more stuff that I want to get out. So I'm gonna continue with my writing session by myself. You wanna join? Or shall I put you down? Okay, I just got totally inspired and ended up writing a new homepage for myself. Oops, take a look here. My current homepage, I've known that I wanted to change it for a while. First of all, this used to be a photo of me and I just like added in a photo of grayscale when I launched the font because I was like, I need to promote this on my homepage somehow and there's no space for it. So yeah, not a great like overview of who I am and what I do. I do like the rest of my current homepage though. I've got my latest blog posts, some videos. This stopped functioning, so this is not the latest 2 videos. These are quite old by now. And this is still working, bringing in my latest work from Dribbble. But there's also a lot of stuff that I'm currently doing that isn't on my site or my homepage at all, like my mentoring calls, for example, like the fact that I don't just have one podcast now, I have Inside Marketing Design as well. So yeah, I've wanted to work on this for a while. And so what I've ended up doing is writing a whole new homepage. I've been doing some wireframing as well in FigJam just to like, yeah, figure things out. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to actually dig in and start designing this. First though, because I just realized how much time had passed when my stomach grumbled, I want to check if the poke place is still open. Have I missed it? Yes, it's still open. A lot of places here will like close in between lunch and dinner time, and dinner time being like 8 p.m. But the poke shop is apparently one that stays open. So I think what I'm gonna do is go get a poke bowl and sit in the riverbed and read. So let's go do that. This is definitely the life. In my poke bowl I have salmon, mango, edamame, avocado, I forgot the English word for it for a second, and zucchini. Delicious. I'm currently reading Sandstorm by James Rollins. It's like a Indiana Jones treasure hunting type of story, so it's quite good. I went through quite a phase where, for like several years honestly, where I felt like it was a waste of time to be reading fiction, and like if I was going to read a book, it should be a non-fiction book that was going to help me progress and improve in something. And I don't know why I thought that, because it's not like every time I watch TV I felt like it had to be something super educational. But yeah, recently, last year really, I found my way back into loving novels, and I've read like honestly nearly 30 of them this year already. Oh man, nice to be home in the air conditioning again, not gonna lie. I think that I'm gonna call it here for today. I am feeling very tempted, honestly, to dive straight into the design of that new Ho page I just wrote up, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and probably do a live stream as I work on it, which will have already happened by the time you see this vlog. But yeah, that is a good reason to subscribe, turn notifications on so that you get told when I'm going live for streams like that. Hope you've enjoyed spending a few days of my sabbatical with me. I'm just really loving this time and freedom to do whatever the heck I feel like, you know? I will probably have another sabbatical vlog coming to you soon because I do still have a whole week and a half left of the sabbatical, which is great, and I'm definitely going to be making the most of it. Hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you in the next one.